We have been attacked. We are at war.
You take on the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you. So even for a practical, supposedly hard-nosed businessman, he's being really dumb to do.
Julie.
When are we going to learn about Russia? I heard Russia was the biggest
Jonathan,
country in
hold
the
on.
world.
Can you stop interrupting other people's
You
questions?
never let us talk about Russia.
Okay, John.
Russia! The PP tape.
Russians, Putin, Vladimir Putin.
The Kremlin.
Russian.
Russia. By the Russians.
Russian government.
The Russian. But going back to Russia, Russia's hacked into a lot of things. The Russians. Russia is...
You get this wrong.
I got it wrong.
Russia and China will pay a price.
We're going to put up a no-fly. And we have to send a very clear message to Putin.
Russians, Putin, Vladimir Putin.
The Kremlin.
Russian.
Russia. By the Russians.
Russian government.
The Russian.
The Russian government, clearly from Putin himself.
Hillary.
The Russian thing is just a big nothing burger.
Really?
Yeah.
Then why is CNN constantly like Russia this, Russia that?
Because it's ratings.
Y'all burning down shit we need in our community. Take that shit to the suburbs. Burn that shit down. With his sister calling for peace.
Don't bring the violence here and the ignorance here.
I know that this is a time of great fear and uncertainty for so many people. I know it's a time of concern for people who see our rights being assailed, being trampled on, and even being rolled back. I know that this is difficult, but I remind you that this has never been easy. We have always had to work to move this country forward to achieve the great ideals of our founding fathers. And it has been people, individuals, who have banded together, ordinary people who simply saw what needed to be done and came together and supported those ideals, who have made the difference. They've marched, they've bled. Yes, some of them have died. This is hard. Every good thing is. We have done this before, we can do this again.
They're going to stand here, and never before do you get this gift, so I'm sort of like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this gift? And
yeah, but he has these people in Congress who are enablers, and this base that it is a cult of personality, not unlike dictatorships we've seen in the past. I mean,
okay, so imagine he's impeached, that it leaves you with the problem of what do you do with the disaffected 40% that are going to be very unhappy about this, independent of Trump's behavior.
Kind of like the Sunnis after we kicked over Saddam.
Well, that's a hell of a precedent
ISIS.
to cite.
Yes,
right.
That's what I worry about.
Let me
Trump's
suggest that
So it looks like they just broke the barricade here in the parking garage. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream in here because...
Violence, anti-gun message. Every day, every school, at every level. One thing that I think is clear with young people and with adults as well is that we just have to be repetitive about this. It's not enough to simply have a catchy ad on a Monday and then only do it every Monday. We need to do this every day of the week and just really brainwash people into thinking about guns in a vastly different way.
And just really brainwash people.
No sense, it's madness, that's my view. Oh, cares and memories just fade. Promises and fantasies have no claim. It's a lie, just reap and sow.